Hi guys, it's Crazy Girl Vlog here, and for today's video I'm going to read you a book, and I have got one on myself, but I just don't want to get it out at the minute. So today I'm going to read you one of my secret unicorn books. So I'm going to do Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, and yeah. And gone. So here we go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, caterpillar bite its toe. If it squeals, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. The black cat says it must not be you. So this one is out. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, caterpillar bite its toe. If it squeals, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. The black cat says it must not be you. So Flying High is out. Let's move these up so Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, caterpillar bite its toe. If it squeals, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. The black cat says it must not be you. So this one is out. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, caterpillar bite its toe. If it squeals, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. The black cat says it must not be you. So the magic spells out. Hang on. So the magic spells out. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Caterpillar bite its toe. If it squeals, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. The black cat says it must not be you. So Twilight Magic's out. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Caterpillar bite its toe. If it squeals, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. The black cat says it must not be you. So Rising Star's out. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Caterpillar bite its toe. If it squeals, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. The black cat says it must not be you. So Touch of Magic's out. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Caterpillar bite its toe. If it squeals, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. The black cat says it must not be you. Dreams Country is out. So the book we're going to be reading tonight is Friends Forever. So let's get started. So Friends Forever by Linda Chapman. Most of the time, Twilight looks like an ordinary grey pony, but when Lauren says the words of a spell, he transforms into a magical unicorn, and together they can fly all over the world. I never thought camp was going to be like this. Best friends Lauren and Mel are really excited about going to pony camp. But when they get there, they are surprised to find that they're not in the same cabin. Mel soon makes lots of new friends and Lauren feels left out. But then she discovers that Mel's teammates are not as nice as they seem. Can Twilight's magic help to beside Mel that she's making a big mistake? Let's find out. So, yeah. So, on this part, Lauren looked around to where the other owls had been, but Jasmine, Natasha, Julia, and Rose had already left to go to the woods. Lauren wondered if she should catch up with them, but what would she say? Looking around, she felt suddenly very alone. She ran down to the paddocks. Hearing her coming, Twilight wind in greeting and trotted over to the gate. Lauren put her arms around him. "Oh, Twilight," she whispered. "I never thought camp was going to be like this." And by the way, if there's any pictures before I read, then I'll show you guys the pictures. So for tonight, I'm going to read chapter 1, and then tomorrow I'll read chapter 2. So chapter 1. "Are you ready, Twilight?" Lauren whispered. Twilight nodded. "Yes." He touched his glittering silver horn to the rock of rose quartz on the ground before them. "Cinder Creek Riding Camp," he declared. A purple mist swirled over the rock, and its pinky grey surface began to shine like a mirror as the smoke cleared. Lauren saw a picture appearing. It showed a large grassy campsite with a horse barn, paddocks, 3 white cabins with window boxes full of flowers, and a long, low central building. Dark woods fringed the fields, though Lauren could see the silvery gleam of a creek in the moonlight. "Oh, wow!" Lauren breathed as she looked at Cinder Creek Camp. She was stroking Twilight's neck in delight. Most of the time, Twilight looked just like any other ordinary grey pony, but when Lauren said the words of the turning spell, he changed into a beautiful white unicorn who could talk, do magic, and fly. I would love a unicorn that does all that. Comment down below if you would, because I would. One of his magic powers meant that when he touched his horn to a rock of rose quartz, he could see anything he wanted, anywhere in the world. "That's where we'll be tomorrow night," Twilight said. Gazing into the rock, Lauren nodded. She and Twilight were going to the camp for 6 days. Mel, Lauren's best friend, was going too, with her pony, Shadow. "It's going to be so cool," Lauren told Twilight happily. "We get to show jump, do cross country, go for rides in the woods, and there's all the other stuff like campfires and swimming in the creek." "I'm really looking forward to meeting the other ponies," Twilight said. "Yeah," agreed Lauren, and all the... So here's picture number 1. New people. "I wonder who Mel and I will be sharing our cabin with. Only a few hours till we find out," Twilight said excitedly. Reluctantly, Lauren pulled her eyes away from the image in front of her. "I think we should go home now. We're going to have to be up early in the morning." Twilight nodded. As he took his horn away from the rock, the picture faded. Lauren climbed onto his warm back, cantering forward. Twilight plunged into the sky as they swooped through the trees. Lauren's long, fair hair whipped back from her face. Excitement buzzed through her, and she thought about the next day. What was riding camp going to be like? She couldn't wait to find out. "Look, girls," Miss Cassidy, Mel's mum, said the next day as they drove towards a light rope sign saying, "Cedar Creek Camp this way." Hang on, just going to check where chapter 2 is. That one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 6 more pages to go, guys, and then I will edit this video tomorrow. There's picture number 2. "Hurry!" Mel cried. "We're here!" Miss Kennedy turned into a bumpy creek that led into the woods. "I wish Jess was with us," Lauren said to Mel. "We'll tell her all about it," Mel replied. Jessica was there with her best friend. She hadn't been able to come to camp because she was going on holiday with her family. Lauren nodded and then caught sight of water glittering through the trees. "Look, I wonder if that's Cedar Creek," Mel said. "You know, the creek that gave Cedar Creek Camp its name." "It is," Lauren replied, remembering the magic images she'd seen the night before. It runs all the way through the woods up to the campsite. She saw Mel look at her in surprise and hastily add, I saw it on the map on the website." Mel grinned. "I've been looking at the website a lot too. Last night I was looking at the photos. I kept imagining being here." "Phew," Lauren thought. Sometimes it was very hard to remember to keep Twilight's magic a secret from her family and friends. The car and trailer bumped along the uneven track until they reached an open wooden gate. As Miss Cassidy drove through it, Lauren could see Cedar Creek riding camp spread out before them. It looked just like had when she and Twilight had seen it the night before, only it wasn't quiet and desert anymore. There were people and ponies everywhere. Miss Cassidy found a space near the barn and stopped the car. Lauren and Mel had the doors open before she even switched off the engine. Girls and their parents were unloading ponies from trailers all around them and lugging great heavy trunks and armfuls of track across the field towards the barn. "Look, that's where we'll be sleeping," Mel said, pointing to the 3 white cabins nearby. They each had a small porch, cheerful window boxes spilling over with pink and purple flowers. "I wonder which cabin we'll be in," Lauren said, watching a couple of girls carrying rucksacks into the middle cabin. Just then, a woman bustled up to them. She was wearing navy jumpers and a smart white polo shirt with the Cedar Creek logo, a black horse trotting through cedar trees on the front. Her shoulder-length brown hair, slightly streaked with grey, was tucked behind her ears, and she was holding a clipboard. "Hello," she said, smiling, "and who might you two be?" "Lauren Foster and Mel Cassidy," replied Lauren. "Pleased to meet you," the woman said, ticking their names off on her list. "I'm Hilary. I own Cedar Creek, and I'm the singing instructor and counselor. I hope you'll have a great day. I hope you'll have a great stay with us." Lauren thought she was going to like Hilary. She had no nonsense hair about her, but her smile was friendly. As Miss Cundy came over to introduce herself, Lauren and Mel looked around. "I wonder what we're doing now," Mel said to Lauren. Hilary overheard. "First, you need to get your pony settled into the stalls. To check the list, Twilight and Shadow, isn't it?" Mel and Lauren nodded. "They're next door to each other in stalls 7 and 8 in the barn," Henry went on. "When you've got them sorted, you can start moving into your cabins." She checked her clipboard again. It's picture number 3. "Lauren, you'll be in the Owl's cabin, which is the furthest on the right, Mel Mel, you'll be in the Blue Jays cabin, which is next door. So long as they're next door to each other, but I was like, they probably wanted to be in the same cabin together, but I don't think it's too bad. If I was with my friend Charlie and both of us had ponies and we were going to this campsite and we went in the same cabin, but long as we were next door to each other, doesn't mean that we may not be able to, like, you know, hang out with each other. Which I found really interesting. Lauren blinked for a moment, so wondered if she heard properly. Next door? But we can't be in different cabins, Mel exclaimed. We wanted to be in the same cabin, Lauren protested. She and Mel had been planning on spending every moment at camp together. Hallory looked at them specifically. Sorry girls, but we have a policy here at Cedar Creek that campers should share with people they haven't arrived with. We find it makes everyone mix much better. After all, part of the fun in coming to camp is meeting new people. She smiled truthfully. Okay, I'll leave you to get sorted out. See you later. As she strode off, Lauren and Mel looked at each other in dismay. And tomorrow we will continue on chapter 2, because I'm going to go and read my other book now once I've took my tablets, and I will be editing this video tomorrow. I'm going to use my old Nike thing as a bookmark for this. So tomorrow we will continue on that book and we will find out what happens in chapter 2. Hope you enjoy this video. Give it a like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Bye. Mwah.